Okay, we're going to try this again. I'm going to do another compilation video. I'm going to show you how a narcissist gaslights. And by gaslighting, what they do is mix facts with fiction in such a jumble. It's hard to explain because what it does is shorts out your brain by the way they present something. And your brain only latches on to certain parts of it that they want you to latch onto, which of course is the lie. It's it's complicated, but I'm gonna run through here real quick. Um, I got to turn on screen sharing first. Yes. Share that screen. Yes. All right. So you should be able to see this screen up here. Now, this is the whole text message that we're going to be talking about. It's from July 7th. And she goes on and all this blah, 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 blah. Let's not try to read that right now. This is just proof that that this is the text message we're going to be talking about. All right. Now, the first thing she does is gaslight you. All right. The word she's throwing around here, I looked it up, and the things I looked up, because she's talking about a trauma response and ashamed of blah, blah, blah. And so I was asking my therapist, and my doctor is like, what's a trauma response? So they told me what a trauma response was. And I was like, okay. And a trauma response in an argument, when you're having, and that's all you can ever have with Tara, an argument, is either fight or fawn. In other words, she'll either just totally agree with me or she'll fight me on something about it or whatever. And so she's trying to say, and arguments are fight, there's no question about that. But now she's trying to say it's from years of abuse. Okay. That's the gaslighting part. Let me help you out here. This is from June of last year. Okay, we're being nice. We're talking about our intimate relations. Okay, we're talking about this is in June again, last year. We're talking about trying to get together and have some intimate relations. And, she's like, have you eaten yet? She just now started eating. We're both, just sitting down to eat at 9 o'clock. Well, in June, the sun just went down. So, I mean, and she's talking about gaining weight. And she did. She gained some weight, but I was okay with it. Look, I like chubby girls. So I know I've presented some of this stuff to you guys before, but I'm just trying to show you how she's lying, here we are talking about, being intimate again. Again, this is June last year. Here we go from June of last year. And she's talking about, can you believe in December, we're getting ready to be married for 36 years. Wow, And she's saying, healthy. And it's like, well, healthy is an argument. I mean, everyone's relationship, when they work, it works. And so, see what's going on here is that now she's, she doesn't have a new source. She hasn't found a new victim. And that's what happened in December. She's found a new victim. That's why she cut me off from sex. That's what narcissists do. And she claims, oh, I was healing. No, you're not healing. You found a new victim. You cut me off from sex and then started emotional abuse. That's what you did. So, but here we are again. I'm saying, hey, thanks for stopping fixing something up for me. This is in July of last year. Because she swears, oh, you never say thank you. Here he is, instead of doing our TV night, which we're supposed to be having a TV night at intimate, at least once a week, we're supposed to get together and be intimate. Well, now she can't. Okay, because she's got to go to Barbara's house. And that's kind of like, okay, well, I'm disappointed about that. Go do your thing. The TV will be there. In other words, we can do it tomorrow night or whatever. Here she is talking about how Facebook is toxic. Yes, it is. And I kept telling you, get off Facebook, because all Facebook has done is amplified your toxic behavior. Oh, and let me say one thing about that too. That's also why I've changed the way and doing a lot of things on Facebook. And the moment I see someone being toxic, block. I'm done. I'm not going to deal with you. Won't even talk to you. You'll be gone. All right. I finally got her to start taking some iron supplements with made from meat, because I don't care what you vegans say, There are things in meat that you can't get from any other source, like it or not. And it's starting, look, she's starting to say, hey, I'm starting to be healthy again. Yeah, I know. Remember, I'm always mean and punch her in the face. All right, she leaves this cat bag ladder, a little cat litter bag sitting around. Here we are again, being nice. She's making a joke. She's constantly making a joke about my size. And so whatever. She goes, because I have a big penis that I must be gay. And then, I came right back just instantly. It's like, yeah, I guess you look like I'm a lesbian too. So we going through all of this. This is November even at this point. And I'm like, hey, we'll figure it out. Go make your money. I'm disappointed again that we don't have our intimate relation night, which has become very common. About September of last year, she started. So maybe she met her source about then. And that's then by December, she had her hooks into him. So anyway, so that is that. Now let's go back over here. And of course, we know now that this years of abuse is a lie. Just a total lie. All right. Here's the next thing that, here it is. Here's the next part of the message. And this is how they gaslight. Okay. Now pay very close attention. See, I cut out everything else. So now your mind can actually focus on what she's actually saying. But you go ahead and don't take any responsibility for your actions. I took responsibility for my actions all the time. I did. And I was always trying to say, hey, I'm sorry, let's not do this anymore. Let's figure out a way to solve this. Let's not do this anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Never worked with her. Okay. I accept that you won't do it. I'm quite sure that the video of you, no, I don't have any video of you. See what she did there? She tried to make you think she had video, and then she tells this horrible, horrible story about these nasty things I supposedly did to her, and then it admits down there because she knows your brain will totally ignore the fact she said she doesn't have video of you. All right? That's how she gaslights. Because all of these videos she swears she has of me and whatever activities and things. Have you seen any yet? How about text messages? You seen those too? Right. Because I'm posting them all over the place. That's called fact, not story, not fiction. All right. So now that we've got through that, let's look at this next part. And this is going to take a little bit more explanation of what's going on. Now, cut out. All right. Because again, what they do is they shift gears on you by shifting gears. And that's why I cut this little section out right here. You can go back and read the original message. What she's doing, she said, I had video. Then she later said she didn't have video. But she threw in this story in between it. See, so she's shifting your gears. And she's jumbling your mind. And you just latch on to certain parts of it. So what this is talking about is me grabbing a hold of her, slamming her between the door and the frame of the door. I don't know if she means I was slamming her with the door or slamming her back and forth or whatever. When she tried to get away from me. Okay, let's examine that. Every square inch of my property, for any of you who have actually been out here, every square inch of this property except the bathrooms and my personal bedroom is covered in cameras everywhere. And I've got multiple angles of some places. Now, if I'm slamming her in a door, guess what? It would be on video. Okay. Next thing, so all she'd have to do is call the police, say, hey, he beat the living crap out of him. Now, this is her excuse. She'll go, but I still loved him and didn't want him. That's bullshit because it never happened. Okay? She's just lying to you. She's gaslighting you. All right, the next thing is, all of you know that Tara bruises if you walk past her and fart too much. I mean, she's always covered in bruises. She bruises easy because she doesn't eat meat, so her iron content, her real iron content is low. That's what happens. So, you think if I would have done that, she'd have been covered in bruises, especially her neck. So apparently that, grabbing a hold of me, hands around my throat down here. Okay. Let me show you something here. Oh, I can't reach it. My dumbbell's over there. Yeah. I can take 20 pounds of weight and do like this. Okay. I'm a decently stout guy. If I grab you around the neck, and I've got fingernails, it's going to leave marks. So, how many of you people seen marks on Tara? Right? And that's what I covered it up with makeup, or I wear a scarf, always an excuse. And that's the problem. Always an excuse. She's making this total gaslighting. and you're dumb enough to believe it. So apparently I beat her with the door. Then I wrapped my hands around her throat, and she started laughing. Well, if I've got my hands around your throat, I don't know how in the world you could laugh. I mean, that's, if I'm choking you, you only go, not laugh, right? Okay. Then I pulled my fist back like I was going to punch me in the face. All right? All total bullshit. Never happened. She claimed that, on that porch video that we have over there, that we were in the back of the house one day and I attacked her. He goes, quit attacking me or something, and hit her or something. I don't know what she said. Okay, the only thing I can think that happened is I was moving something and she stepped in my way and I hit her with it. I mean, that's certainly possible. Okay, but this is gaslighting. And what she does, she throws all this together in such a way, and it's jumbled. By throwing it all together jumbled, I've got video. Oh, you beat the hell out of me. Oh, we're arguing about cantaloupe. Oh, and then you punch me in the face. I don't have video. Not there it all is. Okay? By shifting your gears in and out of gear like that, your brain just latches on to what it wants to hear. And she's trying to tell you, oh, I'm an abusive guy. That's what it started out with. So now your mindset is he's abusive. Bang, 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 bang. All this random bullshit back and forth. So your brain just says abusive. Look, see how that works? It's gaslighting. They intentionally jumble stories like that to make you believe something that is not true. Like it or not. And you're buying it hook, line, and sinker. Can't help you. All right, so thanks for watching, and let's see if we can get this shut down here. And I am going to go clean my pool. I hate cleaning that pool. The problem with an above-ground pool, you got to clean it way more often than an in-ground pool. But for all you people who laugh at us rednecks, yeah, guess what it costs us on taxes? If you said $0 compared to a built-in swimming pool that'll raise the taxes through the roof, you'd be right. See you guys around.